Many powerful animals roam our planet, and size has nothing to do with power, as you're about to find out in our countdown. How venomous do you think a deathstalker scorpion is? How strong do you think a rhinoceros beetle is? If you want to be introduced to some of the most powerful animals on Earth, keep watching as we count down 15 most powerful animals in the world. Number 15. Dung beetle. Dung beetles are dung-loving insects. They frequently roll poop into small balls, as if they were the world's grossest soccer players. The way they move the dung balls, which are often larger than the bugs themselves, astounded biologists. The scientists would put obstacles in the way of the beetles to see how they handled them, and would push them with their incredible strength. $5 tickets were available. Just joking. When they came to a fork in the road, the beetles would jump on top of their dung balls and make a little dance. The insects used this dance break to survey the landscape and choose the best route home. Dung beetles have very small brains, and they spend a lot of time analyzing odors. They do, however, process visual information that even humans with their enormous brains find difficult to comprehend. Dung beetles, along with earthworms and ants, form a trinity of soil transformers. They physically alter the ground beneath our feet, and they do so at no cost to us. We still don't know about the 6,000 species that keep our planet clean. Number 14. Anaconda. The green anaconda of South America is the world's largest snake, pound for pound. It is a member of the boa family. Green anacondas can grow to be over 29 feet long, weigh over 550 pounds, and have a circumference of over 12 inches. Females have a much bigger body size than males. Anacondas are mostly found in the tropical rainforests of the Amazon and Orinoco basins, where they reside in swamps, marshes, and slow-moving streams. On land, they're clumsy, but in the water, they're stealthy and elegant. They can lay in wait for prey while remaining practically submerged because their eyes and nasal apertures are on top of their heads. They eat wild pigs, deer, birds, turtles, capybara, caimans, and even jaguars to show their massive size. Anacondas are non-venomous constrictors that coil their muscular bodies around their prey and squeeze it until it dies. They are extremely powerful, and not many animals can get out of an anaconda's grip once they have been caught. They can swallow their prey whole, regardless of size, thanks to elastic ligaments connecting their jaws, and they can go weeks or months without eating after a massive meal. What a fantastic intermittent fasting plan. Number 13. Grizzly bear. The grizzly bear is an apex predator with tremendous power. Few animals will take on a grizzly bear in a one-on-one battle. The grizzly bear is one of the most difficult animals to flee from as a human. They can run faster than you, swim faster than you, and climb trees quicker and better than you can. That's why many experts advise people to pretend to be dead if they come across a grizzly bear. Play dead, that's what I'm saying. It's simple for them to say. Grizzly bears are massive and come in a variety of colors ranging from light tan to dark brown. Males can reach weights of up to 1,700 pounds. In the United States and Canada, grizzly bears can be found in woodlands, forests, alpine meadows, and grasslands. For obvious reasons, they prefer to be near streams and rivers. They are excellent anglers that enjoy catching fish on the fly. Because they are omnivores, they will turn to plants, fruits, and honey when meat is limited. Moose, elk, caribou, and deer are among the big game animals they like hunting. Domestic animals such as cattle and sheep are occasionally targeted. To conserve energy, grizzly bears will hibernate in warm dens when the weather turns bitterly cold. That is why they consume during the summer to increase their fat reserves. Then it's out to the races when spring arrives. Number 12. Muskox. The muskox has the appearance of a buffalo, but its fur is that of a sheep. They have ram-like horns that are short and curling. The muskox horns also make him look like he's wearing a Viking helmet. Even while the muskox head and thick coat make it appear massive, a bison can weigh up to twice as much as a muskox. The muskox can run at speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour, so you can imagine how much power they have on their legs. The muskox gets its name from the foul musk odor their urine emits. These behemoths are not aggressive until you irritate them, in which case they will react like any other animal. They don't, however, go out looking for trouble. Musk oxes can be found in Greenland and on Banks Island, and there are about 100,000 of them in the world. Muskox meat is prized by hunters, and roughly 300 are killed each year for food. Their horns are highly prized for artistic purposes. Muskox are herbivores who eat largely vegetarian, sedges, forbs, and trees. Aside from humans, the polar bear is one of the muskox's most hazardous predators. Number 11. Leopard. Leopards are not only frightening and beautiful, but also brave and tough. Leopards, unlike most animals, do not retreat or hide when hurt. Instead, they become more aggressive and hence more lethal. They are fast and vicious, and they've been known to attack humans for no other reason than a midnight snack. Attacks on humans by leopards are essentially likely at night and near communities. Leopards have been known to break into human dwellings at night and attack the people sleeping inside. Several tragic attacks on leopards raised as pets also have occurred in zoos and private homes. Leopards are a fraction of the size of lions and tigers, but they can carry a large prey high up into a tree, so you can imagine how strong they are. They can hide and infiltrate areas where lions and tigers cannot. A leopard can be hidden under your own average-sized house bed. They are highly powerful animals capable of killing humans, despite their little stature. Due to their stature, they are much more covert and stealthier than lions and tigers, and tend to hide when they see lions or tigers. They're also expert tree climbers who can reach human-made rooftops, unlike lions and tigers. As a result, locating and dispatching them is incredibly tough. Remember that, while the leopard is much stronger and braver than its cheetah cousin, and capable of taking on prey larger than itself, it can only defend itself or protect its young from an attacking tiger or lion. Leopards are the smallest of the Panthera species, weighing between 31 and 77 kilograms. Lions 130 to 190 kilograms, and tigers, the largest of all felines, 170 to 320 kilograms. Number 10. Gorilla. Gorillas are the world's largest primates. Although estimates range from 4 to 10 times that of an average person, determining a gorilla's exact strength is challenging. A silverback gorilla's strength is unsurpassed. Gorillas can easily take down banana trees, have escaped from prisons by bending the iron bars, and have a bite force of around 1300 psi, which is twice as strong as the lions. Gorillas, on the other hand, are gentle giants who rarely demonstrate their full strength, save in silverback fights. They're also built differently than humans, which allows them to climb better and walk on all fours. Because they balance so differently, evaluating their strength by human standards is futile, because they wouldn't be able to perform some of the tasks we take for granted. Over 25 different noises have been recorded by gorillas, proving their intellect and exceptional communication ability. Gorillas are generally herbivores, consuming bamboo, fruit, and green foliage, though small insects are consumed by western lowland gorillas. Adult gorillas may eat up to 30 kilograms of food each day. Number 9. Tarantula hawk. The first thing that comes to mind when you hear about a tarantula hawk is that it is a hawk that eats tarantulas. Wrong. It's a tarantula hunting spider wasp. Tarantulas have a reputation for being vicious predators that may kill mice, reptiles, and small birds. The spiders, on the other hand, are known to flee from the tarantula hawk. The tarantula hawk hunts down its namesake spider, engaging in a vicious combat that ends with the spider being immobilized by a painful sting. The tarantula is paralyzed in seconds after being stung. It will be in this state for the rest of its life. The tarantula hawk wasp then takes the sleeping spider, which can weigh up to 8 times as much as they do, to a burrow, lay an egg on the tarantula, and close the tunnel. To grow into an adult, the young wasp consumes the tarantula, starting with the non-essential organs to keep it alive as long as feasible. Not only have tarantula hawks figured out how to successfully attack a predatory spider, but they've also figured how to save the greatest meals for their most valued young. Wasps can choose the gender of their child by fertilizing the egg. Fertilized eggs generate females, while unfertilized eggs produce males. The sting has been characterized as out of this world. It barely lasts 2 to 3 minutes. However, it is unlike any other stinging insect in terms of severity. Number 8. Leafcutter ants. The leafcutter ant is common in the American tropics, and its foraging columns of hundreds or thousands of ants carrying little bits of leaves make it easy to spot. Leafcutter trails often extend over 100 feet across the forest floor and up and down the trunks of canopy trees. They transfer the fragments to an underground nest that can contain over 1,000 chambers and millions of individual ants after clipping sections of leaves using their jaws. The ants physically and chemically cultivate subterranean gardens of fungus that grow on the chew leaves deep within the nest. To help fungal development, the ants eliminate pollutants and generate amino acids and enzymes. They also release chemicals that inhibit the growth of other fungi. Leafcutter ants have a significant impact on their surroundings. They stimulate new plant growth by trimming vegetation, and they enrich the soil by gardening their fungal food. In tropical damp forest, a colony of leafcutters can turn over 88,000 pounds of soil by excavating nests that can be 800 cubic feet in size, boosting root growth of numerous plant species. The vast nests of these ants are commonly found among enormous trees that are spread far apart with no undergrowth in New World tropical rainforests, creating a park-like atmosphere produced by the ants themselves. Leaf-cutting ants are serious pests, especially in Brazil, where they may wreak havoc on large cultivated plant crops in a matter of hours. People in South America eat these insects locally as a source of food. Number 7. Rhinoceros. Rhinos are massive beasts that would ordinarily take more than a couple of lions to bring down. A single lion would almost certainly fail to kill a fully grown and healthy adult rhinoceros. Luckily for lions, they usually hunt in prides. I believe a large pride of lions with the goal of killing an adult rhino have a fair chance of succeeding. But there's also a good possibility they won't because of the massive strength of the rhino. Due to the risk involved, a group of lions would most likely not consider a healthy adult rhino as a viable meal source. If they were hungry, lions, like most big cats, would look for food elsewhere. In a confrontation with lions, the rhino will not back down and will pursue the cats until they flee. Several lions have been injured during rhino hunts, yet the rhino remains a formidable opponent, frequently overcoming the lion. Because rhinos have thick skin, it takes a lot of bite for one lion to injure another. The rhino has plenty of time to gather his strength before charging the felines, whose last wish is to be pierced by the rhino's massive and powerful horn. Rhinos will defend themselves against hippos and other deadly creatures as well. Number 6. Deathstalker Scorpion. The name of the Deathstalker Scorpion, which sounds like something out of a horror movie, is enough to make anyone afraid, especially if they prefer their pets to be nice and cuddly. Neither of those things apply to this terrifying desert arachnid. The Deathstalker Scorpion, with its strong exoskeleton and fearsome pincers, not to mention a lightning-fast stinger poised to deliver a dose of lethal venom, is the stuff of nightmares for many people. Perhaps for good reason. The species is regarded as one of the most dangerous scorpions on the planet. The Deathstalker Scorpion's venom is among the most potent of all scorpions. Despite this, its sting is rarely lethal to a healthy adult person, even though it is incredibly painful. Number 5. Saltwater Crocodile. Saltwater crocodiles are ambush predators that attack when fish or terrestrial animals approach. Fish, amphibians, crabs, mollusks, birds, reptiles, and mammals, as well as lesser crocodiles, are all eaten by crocodiles. Crocodiles have physical characteristics that enable them to be successful predators. They're famed for ambushing their prey while remaining undetected. Crocodiles can travel swiftly on land and in water over short distances. This makes it easier for them to hunt prey. The world's strongest bite is due to the crocodile's incredibly powerful jaws. These two characteristics, together with the animal's ability to hold its breath for long periods of time, make it an excellent predator for large terrestrial mammals. Saltwater crocodiles are the largest crocodiles on the planet and are extremely dangerous and powerful. Number 4. Tasmanian Devil. These very tenacious beasts have a coarse brown or black coat and a stocky profile that resembles that of a young bear. The Tasmanian Devil is the world's largest carnivorous marsupial, reaching 30 inches in length and weighing up to 26 pounds, though its size varies depending on its habitat and food supply. It has a large head with sharp fangs and strong muscular jaws that can deliver one of the most powerful bites of any mammal, pound for pound. Tasmanian devils were once found all over Australia, but now they are only found on the island state of Tasmania. Their distribution in Tasmania extends across the entire island, albeit they prefer coastal scrublands and woodlands. When confronted by a predator, battling for a partner, or guarding food, Tasmanian devils are known for flying into a frenzy. Reminds me so much of my brother. Tasmanian devils are carnivores who feed on small prey like frogs, birds, fish, and insects. They prefer to scavenge and eat carrion in large groups. When they're jockeying from position on a massive carcass, they're at their most noisy. Devils are nocturnal and lonely creatures who spend their days alone in hollow logs, caverns, or burrows before emerging to feed at night. To evade predators and locate prey and carrion, they use their long whiskers and keen sense of smell and sight. They'll consume just about everything they can get their teeth on, and once they do, they are insatiable, devouring everything, including hair, organs, and bones. Number 3. Goliath Grouper. If you think sharks are the only dangerous fish in the sea, you obviously haven't met the Goliath Grouper. It's a huge fish that can grow to be as big as a grizzly bear, and it's revered by divers but hated by fishermen. The Goliath Grouper, which can weigh up to 800 pounds, bobs over the reefs, snatching crabs and passing fish. According to fishermen, these marine blooms hover over fishing boats in search of easy meals, stealing someone else's hard-won catch from the hook. Anglers witnessing their catch be swallowed by the Goliath grouper find the massive fish as charming as that friend who always seems to pop up around your house at dinner time. Divers have voiced concerns about human safety, since Goliath groupers exposed to injured or dead fish on a regular basis can become aggressive, and in extreme situations may harass divers with speared fish. Number 2. Honey Badger. The honey badger is a wacky character. There's nothing else like it on the planet. This creature is insane. You can't help but think, wow, he's so cute with his tidy white stripe and bushy tail. You just want to pet and embrace him when you first encounter a honey badger. Wrong concept, because they aren't as cute as they appear. Many experts have dubbed the honey badger the world's meanest mammal, while the Guinness World Records book calls them the most courageous animal living. They're so vicious that they've been known to attack lions. Their stature, at about a foot tall and weighing around 30 pounds, is not intimidating and betrays their fighting drive. The good news is they normally attack when predators startle them, so don't bother them and they won't bother you. Their versatility is their greatest asset. If they are attacked by a larger predator, they will fight to the death. They are immune to certain snake venoms. Even the deadliest snakes, such as the puff adder, have a little chance against their tenacious hunting abilities. Although the venom of the puff adder can kill humans, it can also throw honey badgers into a coma that lasts anywhere from a few minutes to many hours, until they regain consciousness and resume their safe snack. The word thick skin is taken to a whole new level with honey badgers. A loose, yet extraordinarily thick rubbery skin around the neck area is the key to their fearlessness. When a predator bites the badger's skin is so loose, it permits it to swivel around and attack the other animal while still being grasped. Few animals will be able to endure the badger's vicious claws and bite, allowing them to flee so swiftly. Number 1. Rhinoceros beetle. Rhinoceros beetles are herbivorous insects that get their name from the horn-like extensions on and around the heads of the males. The majority are black, gray, or greenish in color, with soft hairs covering some of them. The Hercules beetle is another moniker for some of these beetles because they have Herculean power. Some species of adults can lift things weighing up to 850 times their own weights. That's the equivalent of 9 fully grown male elephants being lifted by a human. To avoid danger, the beetles utilize their incredible strength to dig themselves into leaf litter and soil. Their horns also aid them in this endeavor. Rhinoceros beetles can grow up to 6 inches in length, making them among the world's largest bugs. Except for Antarctica, rhinoceros beetles can be found on every continent. They dwell in the south of the United States, from Arizona to Nebraska and eastward. During the day, rhinoceros beetles can hide among leaf litter, bushes, and fallen logs. Herbivorous rhinoceros beetles are found all over the world. Fruit, nectar, and sap are consumed by the adults. Their larvae feed on decomposed plant materials. During mating rituals, the male rhinoceros beetle's horns are utilized to chase rival males away from the female beetle. About 50 eggs are laid by females, which hatch into larvae. They grow to adult size and shape over time. The average lifespan varies per species, but it is 1 to 2 years. They may spend a significant portion of this time as larvae. I must admit, some of these creatures are scary. My favorite has to be the silverback gorilla because of its muscular frame and peaceful behavior, unless provoked. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? Well, that's our countdown of the 15 most powerful animals in the world. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. That's it for now.